the Comedy Forecast Network. Let's dog-ear this for now.
I'm just going to take a few minutes to talk about something that I did recently that was Star Trek related. It was a life-changing experience, I guess you could call it that, and that's because I played the game Star Trek Online for a month. Playing this game was interesting because I don't play video games. I'm not coordinated to do that type of game to begin with, and I certainly have never played a massive online role-playing game at all. So I was coming into this thing with a lot of trepidations, and they were well-founded. I don't know, who in the audience has played Star Trek Online? Okay, so your experience is obviously going to be a lot different than mine. I start off the game and I have to create a character. And my first thought is, well, I've never played this game before, and one of the options is to play a Jem'Hadar. And I thought, that's awesome, I'll play a Jem'Hadar. A warning box comes up and says, you know, he starts at like level bajillion in the game. Okay, I'm just gonna play a Starfleet officer instead, never mind. Then I have to name my character. So I thought I would come up with something very simple, easy to keep track of, something just roll off the tongue. So he's Bosworth Carmichael Pennington. And then I'm asked to name a ship. And I decided to name my ship the Literally. Because literally, I have no idea what I'm doing in this game. So the game starts, and I say, all right, now what's going to happen? Oh, I'm getting a little bit of backstory. And actually, it's Leonard Nimoy as Spock giving me backstory. I'm thinking, okay, he's going to get me up to speed. What's happening? What's happening is everything is just going to pot. The Romulan homeworlds have exploded. The Klingons see this as an opportunity to move in and expand their empire. The Federation tries to stay nicey with them, but when the Klingons start blowing up their ships, they go, I think it's time we start seeing other empires. The Dominion is coming back. We have the Borg returning, and of course the Romulans aren't really happy with what's going on. And then Spock says, good luck saving the universe. And the game begins. Now, I'm starting off as a cadet, and I'm starting off at Starfleet Academy. Clearly, this is a good place to start. I'm going to have a long time to figure out how to, deal with alien races and learn about alien biology and all things about engineering. And, it's graduation day. I'm arriving on graduation day. Okay, I get it. There was a really good party the night before because I don't remember any of my work here at Starfleet Academy. All right.
Too much synthahol.
So what am I supposed to do? Well, my first mission is a really tough one. I'm supposed to walk 20 feet and talk to the person in front of me. Except I don't play these games. I don't know how to do that. I'm standing still in this spot, and suddenly the game says, would you like some help with how to walk? Because I think the game assumed that either that or you really want to be the newest statue in the courtyard. So I say, yes, please give me some help. All right, this is what you do. You press this button to do left, this to right, this forward. Okay, got it. All right, got that down. I press the button to go forward, and I make a roll forward. I don't walk.
A Kirk roll?
Well, it's not a Kirk roll. A Kirk roll would be kind of cool. This is just, I expect someone to come up with cards going, 6.5, 9.7. I get up to the person I'm supposed to talk to. They don't seem to mind that happened. I talk to them for a second. They, thank you for all the help you've given me with all my assignments. And I'm going, I don't remember any of that either or who you are. But then they say you need to talk to this person. And then I got to go talk to that person. I got to go talk to that person. I'm going all over the courtyard. But understand, I'm not coordinated. I'm not walking along. I'm walking through the pond, scaring the fish. I'm walking through the bushes. I'm hitting trees. I'm walking into people. Finally, I get this notification that I'm supposed to go see Captain Taggart. And I figure, all right, I'm in trouble because he's seen what's been going on here. I walk in to his office, and his office is as big as this room, and his desk is way over there. I'm supposed to walk way over there. Do I walk? Nay. I do a roll. Get up to his desk. He doesn't seem to mind either. He says, I like what you've been doing here at Starfleet Academy. Have you looked at what I've been doing? Are you sure about this? He says, I want you to be on my senior staff. All right. We're hitting the bottom of the barrel here, obviously. It's Starfleet. But you have to take advanced phaser training first.
Oh, boy.
All right. I don't remember taking phaser training, obviously, but okay, good. I'm going to learn something. Finally, I'm going to get some skills.
Roll right into it.
All I've got to do is find out where the building is that I'm supposed to go to. Wander, pond, bushes, knock into people, climbing up trees, Boothby is like, get out of my courtyard. I finally find an open door. I don't care, it's an open door. I'm walking inside of it, and it happens to be the right place, which is good. So I go inside, and I get a phaser, and I go into a holosuite, and I'm supposed to do this phaser training, and I noticed that I'm on a Klingon ship. Ooh, it's gonna be Klingons. It's gonna be really rough. My rolling skills are gonna come in really handy at this point. All right, the doors open up, and there's the Klingon bridge, and it's all murky, just full of smoke, like they've been vaping in there or something. I don't know what they're doing inside.
The Targ is vaping.
There's 4 Klingons in the room, and they see me. It's one of me, 4 of them. I'm outnumbered. And I realized, first of all, no one told me how to fire the phaser.
You went to advanced training.
I know. I should know how to do these things. And I'm waiting for that to happen. And the first Klingon comes towards me because obviously the way Klingons attack is one at a time rather than all at once, which is really helpful. I get a notice. Oh, you just click on the click. I click, I shoot. And then I notice that the Klingons aren't hitting me. They're shooting at the ceiling and the floor and the walls. It's their first day too, apparently. So we're all in this boat together.
Former stormtroopers?
That's what I was just thinking, yeah.
And so I kill them all? I mean, they're holograms. I don't know what to... But I finish that, and I turn around, and there's Captain Taggart. And I'm expecting, the Picard,
Baseball.
No, what he says is, I like the cut of your jib. I'm making you my first officer.
Whoa.
You're on a roll.
Yeah.
Oh.
Many of them. Many of them. All right, so now I've got to go and I've got to give the toast, apparently, for the send-off. I've got to make my way to the shuttle bay to give this toast. And I go to the shuttle bay, and it's out in the open. There's lots of shuttles there, and there's a bar. It's not a temporary bar. It's a bar that's in where the shuttles are. I'm going, to drink and warp. Is this really such a good idea? Especially with these cadets. But I give my toast. It's rather mundane. We're all going to work on this story together. And then a pop-up comes up and says, are you ready to get in the shuttle? No, I am not ready to get in the shuttle. Is there another option? I figure there's another option. I click, I'm in the shuttle. Okay, so there's no other options. Why did you bother to ask me? I find my way to the ship, and the biggest kick I got out of it was this beauty pass by the ship, and there on the hull, it says, USS Literally.
You made it.
I made it. So I arrive in the shuttle bay on the ship, and I'm supposed to report to the bridge. And that's when it hits me. Okay, I'm on a training cruise with a ship full of cadets. What could possibly go wrong?
You're the first officer.
Yes, so I get into the turbo lift. I go to the bridge. There's Captain Taggart. There's some of the other senior cadets. And Captain Taggart says the logical thing, sit down. I don't know how to sit down. I'm just rolling around the bridge, doing finally the computer says, just click on the chair, sit down, sit down, sit down. As soon as I sit down, sure enough, we get a distress call. We go to that location. The ship is ambushed by the Klingons. The Klingons transport the captain over to the other ship. They kill the captain, and I get a notice that I am now the acting captain
You should have never
of the
sat
USS
down.
Literally.
You should have never sat down.
And that is how I spent my first day in Star Trek Online. Oh. Clinton here. Hope you enjoyed that.
Leave a comment below if there's something you'd like us to make fun of. I also invite you to become one of our fine, upstanding Patreon patrons. Oh, and subscribe and click that notification bell. That's it. We're done. Bye-bye.